Hey everybody, how's everybody doing today? Couple of things. We're going to do an update on the buddy build with Mr. Kenny May that I'm doing. We finally got paint on it. And just real quick, we're going to do a mail call here first from Spunky's Model Shop. Thank you very much, sir. I really appreciate the card. And then just a couple of quick Christmas cards here, if I can get my tongue to work. From Mr. and Mrs. BG. We got their card in. Very, very cool artwork, Brian, and very funny card. I like this. And then from Big Saul, we got your Christmas card, bud. Thank you very much. And from Mr. Dale Elliott, thank you, sir. I much appreciate that. And then from Brian, BAS Dry Dock, thank you very much, sir. I appreciate that. We just got that one in the mail today. So, one more quick announcement. On the giveaway, the subscriber giveaway that Caleb and I did, evidently one of the winners had decided not to participate, so which is fine, you know, no biggie. So what I had Caleb do was to pick another number, because I still had all the numbers in the little tub here. So Caleb picked another number. This is the one that he picked. But we're going to do something a little different. I thought about doing this the first time, but then I thought, nah. So we went ahead and we announced the winners. This time, I'm not going to do that. This time, the lucky winner right here in my hand, nobody knows who it is except for Caleb and I. And he's not going to tell. And I'm not going to tell. I'm going to put this in the mail. And when it gets to your doorstep, surprise, you won. So, now the one thing about that is, and I've already talked to the one winner, I'm not going to put these in the mail until after Christmas. I want the Christmas rush to be over with, as far as mailing packages and everything, because I did mail out one package already. Somebody had ordered a cup from me, and I'm not going to say who, because I don't know who's watching the video and I don't want to ruin any Christmas surprises. But it got lost. It has been found just this morning, and he's supposedly going to get it today. We'll see. He doesn't get his mail until around 4 o'clock, and so we're gonna see if he gets it today, but he's supposed to. So I don't want to take any chances, and I'm gonna wait till after Christmas to get these mailed out. So, but they are coming. All right, that's that. So, be watching for a box. Somebody's going to be getting a box from Papa Dan. Okay, let me spin this camera around here. We'll go on wiggly wobbly mode here for a minute, as Dirk calls it, and we'll show you the update on the buddy build. Hold on, be right back. Alrighty, guys. Well, now if you'll all open your textbooks to page 1. Anyways, this is definitely a lesson on what not to do when building a model car. all things that I should have known, but with my CRS, I had forgotten them. But trust me, they are all written down now. So, anyways, you all saw the chassis. I believe I showed that to you in the last update I did. So, but that's the chassis. It's ready to go. Now, the body. As you know, I've had this swimming in the purple pond. In fact, the new nickname for this car is now called the Pond Snake. But it has been in the purple pond, what, 3-4 times? I don't know, I've lost track now. But I finally got paint on it. It was looking really good. And then I went to put clear on it, which I was using Future, and I was brushing it on, because I have a lot more control brushing than I do with my airbrush. So I was brushing it on, and that's just the first of many mistakes. The paint looks good, and I'll kind of swing it around here a little bit, show you where I'm at. You notice it's missing a door. I'll get to that in a minute. But here's the trunk. Opens up and got the battery in there, which I detailed out the battery, but you really can't see it now. So, and the one door does open. So where I had made my mistake, one of many, with the other door, is, if you will see, I'll try and shoot it from this angle so you can kind of see it here. But this piece right here that goes on the door panel, that piece has got the hinges on it. Well, building when I shouldn't have been building, I got it right. Here's a close-up of that piece that I was telling you about, and you can see on the bottom of the door here the space that I have here going along the bottom between that piece and the door panel. Well, if you look at the other one, that's the way it should be. That space should not be there. I put it on crooked. And in the process of trying to pop it off so I could straighten it out, because it was the next morning when I realized it, the door hinge broke. So this door is just going to be glued on. So that'll take care of that. Now, the other mistake that I made, I know you can use, when using acrylics, you can use a hair dryer to dry your paint. Well, I was putting the clear on it. I put one coat of Future on it, and like I said, I brushed it on. Put one coat of Future on it, and this is where I should have had patience, and I didn't. I used the hair dryer to dry that coat of Future. It was dry to the touch, and then I waited maybe 5-10 minutes at the most after the hair dryer, and then I brushed on the second coat. Man, it was looking good. until the next morning. Now let me get the, because it's mostly visible here on the hood, and I'll see if I can't get this to show up here in the light so you can see it. Yeah, you can see it there. It all cracked. And I have since found out that when you use a hairdryer on Future like that, that all it's doing is putting kind of like a hard shell on the surface, but what's underneath is not drying. And then when you add your second coat and everything is drying, what's underneath cracks. So even though that still feels really smooth because the top coat is dry and it is smooth, but underneath, that first coat that I put on there is all cracked. And with Future, you can't sand it. The only thing you can do is strip it off and basically start over. Well, you know what? This car has been in the pond way too many times, and it's just going to sit on my shelf, and this will be a reminder: do not use a hairdryer on Future. Just have the patience and let it dry on its own. But it's all over the car. I mean, you can see it here going across the back. It's on both sides in different spots. So anyways, that's where I'm at. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to finish the build, and every time I look at this car, it's going to remind me, do not force dry or quickly dry the Future. Because Future does work. I mean, it gives you a nice clear, maybe not a show quality clear, but this car was never meant to go to a show anyways, so I just, you know, it was just to look good on my shelf. So, but anyways, that's where I'm at. There's a quick look at the of the dashboard. I don't think I had showed that to you before, but the interior came out good. I'm happy with the interior. Got the embossing powder there for the interior, but anyways, so the next video you will see will be the final on this one. I don't have that much further to go. I got to put a couple of things underneath the hood here, and then just basically put the body on the chassis, put the bumpers on it, and little details around the outside, and it'll be done. So next video will be the final on this one, and I'm not real sure where I'm going to go from there. So alrighty guys, you all have a very Merry Christmas if I don't get that video up before Christmas. Hope you have a Happy New Year, and hope you do get some bench time in over the holidays, but if not, spend it with your families, because that's what Christmas is all about, is family time. So y'all have a very Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye.